God bless you, my friends. This is Prophet Kenneth Emmanuel Thornton, aka Prophet MOG, and God has blessed me with a prophetic word for you today. That's a very powerful word, and I would like to share it with you. It comes out of the book of Matthew, chapter 27, verses 62 through 65. Matthew 27, verses 62 through 65, and it reads, "The next day, on one of the preparation days, the chief priests and the Pharisees went to Pilate, and they said, 'Sir, we remember that while we were still alive, that deceiver,'" talking about Christ, "said that we remember that while he was still alive, he said, 'In 3 days I will raise myself up again.' So give the order for the tomb to be made secure until the 3rd day. Otherwise, his disciples may come and steal the body and tell the people that he has been raised from the dead. This last deception will be worse than the first." "Take the guard," the Pilate answered, "and go and make the tomb as secure as you know how." So they went and made the tomb secure by putting a seal on the stone and posting a guard. And the prophetic message for you on today is that what God is resurrecting in your life on today, ain't a devil in hell can stop it. What God is getting ready to do in your life on today, ain't a devil in hell can stop it. The chief priests were so concerned about Jesus being risen up again because he had gave them that prophetic word before he even laid down his life. He had gave them that prophetic word, and not only did they know that prophetic word, they remembered. You see, your enemy is out there, and they remember the prophetic word that you have given. They remember the prophetic word that I may have spoken to you, and they lined up like a bunch of football linebackers, gearing up to stop it. But I'm here to tell you on today that ain't a devil in hell can stop the plan that God has for your life. Ain't a devil in hell can come in the way of what God is getting ready to do in your life on today. God is getting ready to raise you up. Just as he has resurrected Christ, he is getting ready to resurrect your ministry. He's getting ready to resurrect your finances. He's getting ready to resurrect wisdom upon your life and upon the lives of the members of your family. You shall not be moved. You shall not be heartbroken. You shall not be discouraged on this day, in this year, because what God said, let every man be true and let every man be a lie and God be true, is what's going to reign supreme on this year in your life, if you believe him. See, these chief priests and Pilate, they were concerned, baby, because their reputation was riding on this. Their reputation was riding on Christ being crucified. We finally got him. We finally got him. And now we're going to make sure that he doesn't get risen up on the 3rd day. We're going to make sure that the word that was prophesied by him is not going to come true. We're going to put a seal and some guards to make sure that doesn't happen. And as we know, all throughout the Bible, as we have seen, Christ not only rolled away the stone and was risen again, but he showed himself to the 500. He showed himself to the people so that they may be a witness of God's power. God is getting ready to resurrect some things in your life that has been dead. And Pilate and his chief priests are lined up. They're lined up waiting. But I'm here to tell you on today, they can line up with all the tanks. They can line up with all the Mack trucks. They can line up with all of the sandbags and things of war that they want. Not a devil in hell is going to stop you on today. Not a devil in hell is going to stop the resurrection that God has for you today. You look out in the communities today. You see people with hopelessness and helplessness. You see death everywhere, all around you. You see people worried, so concerned about the Trump situation, and all of that is being used by the enemy to take your mind and your focus off of God. God said, focus upon him today. Place your focus upon him today. Forget about Trump. Forget about Clinton. Forget about the government. Because the government is lined up to make sure that stone doesn't get rolled away, and to make sure that what God told you he was going to resurrect doesn't get resurrected. But I'm here to tell you on today, hallelujah. I'm here to tell you on today that what God said he's going to resurrect, he's going to resurrect. And Christ had so much confidence in God that he was going around telling people. He was marching around telling people, as well as the disciples, that I will be raised again on the third day. That I will be raised again on the third day. And your enemy remembers it. He remembers what you said you were going to do. That business you said you were going to start. That ministry you said you were going to start. That business you said you was going to start. He remembers. And he's lining up. He's lining up legions of demons to try to stop you. He's lining up legions of demons trying to stop you. He's lining them up. But in this day and age, God said, you shall prosper. You shall fulfill your God-given destiny. You shall walk in the greatness and purpose of God on this day and age. They got the defense already set up. You can tell them what play you're going to run. You can tell them what play you're going to run. You can tell them what play you're going to run. But he's not going to be able to stop you on this day. He's not going to be able to stop you on this day. He's not going to be able to stop you on this day. Fear not, beloved. Walk in the blessings of God. Give God all the glory. Give God all the honor and give God all the praise. For what he is getting ready to do in this hour, he is going to blow your mind. He's doing a new thing. He's not worried about the titles. He's not worried about the hats in the church pews. He's going around all of the institutional ways of doing things. He's doing a new thing on today, and you want to be a part of that new thing, partner. You want to be a part of that new thing, young lady, young man, old lady, old man. Jump on board to what God is doing in today, and you shall ride off into the sunset of his blessings. May God bless you. This is Prophet Kenneth Emmanuel Thornton, a.k.a. Prophet M.O.G. I ask you to continue to pray for me as I continue to pray for you. And I love you, and I pray that you would heed this prophetic word. And we'll check you out on next time. God bless you.